Alrighty guys, today we're gonna be testing out 3 different spinners to see which spinner is the best. I have a Joe's Fly, I have a Panther Martin, and lastly, I have a Blue Fox. So we're gonna see which spinner does best under these conditions. I have a place that's a catch and release area with some fish behind me, and we're gonna see if we can catch some fish. Alright guys, we're going to judge these baits based on a few categories: durability, catchability, appearance, and action. Those are the main 4 categories. Obviously, catchability is going to be the best. I've already fished with these baits before, so I know generally how they work. Alright guys, first bait we're going to try is the Joe's Fly. Alright guys, as you can see, the Joe's Fly has 2 hooks on it actually, a treble hook and then another stinger hook off to the side. It's very light. It has a very small blade, and we're gonna try to cast that first. This is the Zudler size 6. I have a 4-pound fluorocarbon on there on my leader, and yeah, we're gonna see if we catch a fish here. Got a fish, second cast. Quick release. Obviously the Joe's Flies catches fish. Second cast, got a fish. Yeah, obviously the Joe's Flies catches fish. But as you can already see, this is the main problem with the Joe's Flies. You can see after 1 fish already, it already is starting to get a little decrepit looking. Normally when I do these, I can get about 10 or so fish, and then it really starts to look odd. So we're gonna do 1 more cast and then switch baits and see if we catch more fish. Stay tuned. Alright guys, next bait I have here is the Panther Martin. This is a number 6 Panther Martin as well. This bait feels a lot more stout. It's a lot heavier than that small Joe's Fly, and this one, the action in the water is a lot more erratic. The blade moves a lot more than the Joe's Fly, but it obviously is heavier, so it's going to get caught on the bottom more. So let's take a cast in through here, see if we catch a fish. Stay tuned. I've done a good 20 casts in there. Panther Martin is just not cutting it today. I know all these baits catch fish under certain conditions, but for shallow, clear water, it looks like the clear winner so far is the Joe's Fly as far as catchability. But obviously this bait is a lot more durable than a Joe's Fly. You can catch literally like 100 fish off of this and you can still use the same bait. Alright guys, the next bait is a Blue Fox minnow spin right there. Look how awesome that bait looks. As far as looks go, this bait obviously tops them all. It's got a little balsa wood center there with a little spinner on the end. I'm going to check out the action, see how it does, and yeah, hopefully we'll catch fish on this. This is a little bit bigger than the other ones, but not much, so hopefully this will target a larger fish. Fish. Got off too. That was a bigger trout. I don't know why I keep missing that. I should have brought a net. If you're trying to go for big fish in shallow water, or even like medium-sized water, I'd use this bait right here. This Blue Fox minnow spin. It has been getting a lot of bites, but I think most of the fish in here are less than 12 inches. But I just got a good like 14-incher on with this bait right here. The Joe's Fly is very good at very small water and catching fish that are on the lower side, where this bait is going to target the larger fish. So we're gonna give the Panther Martin one more go, try to catch a fish with it. And then after that, we're just gonna fish for fun. All right guys, I switched to a much smaller Panther Martin. This should get more bites. The big one was just hanging up too much. So we're gonna give Panther Martin the benefit of the doubt, use a smaller one, and hopefully catch a fish. So stay tuned. There we go, guys. On that Panther Martin. I guess the trick was to fish to a smaller bait. I got like 5 hits and I caught this one. All right, guys, last look at our fish here. We're gonna give him a good release. There he goes. Yeah, so all baits will catch fish, definitely. But as that showed, smaller baits obviously work better in shallower water. But if you use a bigger bait, like the micro spin, you will target some bigger fish. So from now on, we're just gonna have some fun fishing with all these baits, catch some fish, and yeah, stay tuned. Alrighty guys, so what did we learn from this little fishing escapade? Keep in mind that I've fished these baits in various conditions and have used them for a long time. First category, durability, obviously goes to the Blue Fox, with the Panther Martin in close second. The Blue Fox's hooks are a little bit thicker than the Panther Martin's, and the Blue Fox come with a split ring in which the Panther Martin doesn't. And the Joe's Fly's main issue is its durability. After about 10 to 15 fish, the Joe's Fly really starts to deteriorate. In the next category, action. There isn't a clear winner for our action because depending upon the day, the fish might be looking for a certain action over another. The Joe's Fly has a slow, subtle action and it swings well in the moving water. The Panther Martin, on the other hand, is very erratic and can use this erratic nature to trigger bites in very aggressive fish. And lastly, the Blue Fox is somewhere between the Panther Martin and the Joe's Fly. It has more of a medium-sized action, which can be nice in normal fishing conditions. Now, appearance. Obviously, appearance goes to the Blue Fox. The Blue Fox is the best bait visually, and that painted interior just adds to the presentation, as well as the stained hooks that add to its overall appearance. The Joe's Fly's appearance, on the other hand, is quite unique and has a look all to its own. It's very distinguishable by its caddis-like appearance for its trailer, as well as small, compact design overall. And the Panther Martin has that classic spinner-esque look that has been known to catch fish for ages. Now, last category, catchability. All these baits will catch fish in certain conditions, but for the shallow, clear water scenario, the obvious winner was the Joe's Fly. The Joe's Fly simply outfished the Blue Fox but was pretty close to the amount of fish caught with the Panther Martin. So who is my winner? Believe it or not, I'm gonna have to say the Panther Martin. You might say, well, the Panther Martin didn't win any of the categories. Yes, that's true. But it came in second in almost every single one. And if you're looking for a bait that is overall a good bait that'll catch fish in any sort of situation, the Panther Martin is the bait to use. The Blue Fox Minnow Spin targets larger fish, but doesn't work as well in stained water. And the regular Blue Fox spinners tend not to dive as deep as the Panther Martin does. So it's ideal for shallow to medium-sized creeks, whereas Panther Martin can be fished in lakes, rivers, creeks, basically any sort of water type. And the Joe's fly only works well in these conditions. Only works well in clear, shallow water. Well guys, that was my creek fishing spinner comparison. If you're looking for an overall good spinner, use the Panther Martin. But if you have specialized conditions, the Joe's fly and the Blue Fox will work. They all catch fish, they're all great spinners. And I hope that you got a little more insight after watching this video as to what spinners do what and which spinner is the best for you. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Until next time, Salano Bay my friends, I'll see you on the flip side.